Hello, everyone. Today we're going to be going into the top 5 complaints we get from our customers, how to solve them, and how to detect what the cause is of that. So, one of the top complaints we get, the apartments are too cold. We got a call from our tenant. They say the apartment's too cold. What can I do to help? So, the thing that drives your apartments and their temperature is the apartment's algorithm. Apartment's algorithm judges whether enough sensors are below the set point that you have set for it. So, for example, here, only 2 sensors out of 5 needed are asking for heat. So it's not going to fire. So you can change that by going to set points and increasing the set point. You can do that by going to this page here, temperature sensors, apartments, and there's a whole video detailing how to do this. Another way you can make your apartment warmer is going to algorithm tuning and changing the votes needed. You can adjust that down. So the fewer votes needed, the warmer your apartments are going to be. The higher the set point, the warmer your apartments are going to be. And you can kind of play with that range to give your building exactly what it needs. Another common complaint we get is our building's too hot. Our tenants are complaining that they're too warm, your boiler's firing too much, things like that. And you can change that doing the exact opposite of what you did when it was too cold. You can increase the votes needed to fire the boiler. Or you can decrease the set points. So cooler temperatures would stay above set point and prevent that from voting. Another common problem is we're not getting any heat at night. Well, common thing that people do is set a setback from around 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Those are the times of the night where New York City allows you to bring the set point down to 62. Now, in this case, they chose the setback of 67 degrees. Now, when a building, especially well-insulated buildings, have a lower setback that requires some time, that will require some time for all of the apartments needed to get below that set point. So it's going to feel like your boiler didn't fire for a very long time. And that's usually the cause of that. If you're experiencing that, you might want to look at your setbacks, see if there is one. If there is one, you might want to consider raising that setback from, in this case, it was 67. You might want to raise that to 68 or 69, 70, depending on the needs of your building. Now, if you don't have a setback, you might want to consider adding one that actually makes it a little warmer at night. That would be very helpful to solve that problem. Another problem that we get is not enough hot water. So for that, I'm going to lead you to the dashboard page. Now, hot water, domestic hot water, which is what most people complain about, is actually not a direct result of our system. Our system handles the aquastat, but hot water comes from the coil hot water mixing with the mixing valve and creating the domestic hot water. So if someone's complaining about that, you really want to check your mixing valve. Another reason why that may happen is your boiler has gone into safety mode, and you can tell safety mode by all of these sensors dipping and staying down, even though our boiler algorithm, our boiler block right here, is asking for fire with that brown block. Another complaint that we get regularly is the boiler is running constantly. Now, for the most part, if the boiler is running constantly, it's a result of your apartment's not getting up to temperature. This can be because enough tenants have open windows and they recently opened them, and that would throw off your algorithm. So what you would want to do in that case is change your set points again. Maybe even take those apartments that we know are that we know have the open windows that are staying cold, even though they're getting heat, we might want to take them out of vote because we can see that they're not responding to our boiler firing, and that's making it fire more.